All right, Facebook community, this is going to be a brief live stream. I just did a deep dive on Instagram and somebody said, we so need magic. And I said, you're correct. You are correct. This is why I take a stand for unicorns and literally named one of my offerings a unicorn offer. Magic is that sweetness of a human experience. Magic lifts us up and remind us that all possibilities are available. Magic gives us that experience that a miracle can happen at any time. That in one moment, our life can shift for the better. Magic is that sense of wonder where you learn to see your life with innocence again. Magic is also a set of practices that you engage daily, preferable, to communicate with the invisible world of spirit. And maybe one day you will be interested in becoming a practicing magician, right? A priest or priestess of these magical arts. Maybe one day it will begin to just pull you so irresistibly that you just can't help it. You just can't help it. You say, I want more magic in my life. I want to learn how to become a practicing magician. When you find yourself thinking those thoughts, what would it look like if I actually activated my inner magician, right? Maybe you find yourself to this royal book of wisdom, also known as tarot. Did you know that tarot, before it became known as a set of cards, it used to be referred as a royal book of wisdom, literally a map of awakening the fullness of your consciousness. That's why I love tarot and I love practicing with it. There's many different versions, right? There is a shamanic and this Celtic and the Egyptian tarot and so many different ones, right? And the witchy tarot. But I love this form of divination because it gradually helps you remember that magic is more than real. Magic is alive and we all yearn for it. Even if we don't know consciously that's what we're yearning for, we're yearning for connection with the mystical, with something that can lift us up. And you know, when I begin to follow that yearning, just how I followed the arrival of the unicorn. Okay, I'll show you. I'm wearing the Egyptian dress today that I bought in Egypt. So I want to show you some magical tools that I have. First, you got to see this giant crystal. I recently learned that this is called the dragon tooth. Totally could be like a dragon tooth, right? But take a look at this beautiful unicorn. Look. But, you know, you can say, oh, what an interesting crystal, interesting amethyst. But the mystic in you will say, what is it really for? Did you know that amethyst connects you to your psychic abilities? So the more you work with the amethyst, especially the one that looks like a dragon tooth, the more you're able to see the future. Clairvoyance. Hi, Michelle, good to see you. Clairvoyance. I'm wearing a dress that I got in Egypt. Do you want me to model it for you? 1 second. I'm glad you asked. Okay. Crazy. Look at this. I got it in Egypt and I did not wear it since 2019 when I was there on a trip for 2 weeks, and we had one of my favorite part of the experience was the Nile cruise. It was great. It was awesome. So we had to dress up. The opportunity was to dress up, and look at these sleeves. Like, where else I'm gonna wear this dress except on a Facebook Live or Instagram Live in Egypt? So if you want a deep dive on why mystery schools are opening their doors, and there has been a prophecy, 1,000 mystery schools is opening up in the time of great transformation, go to my Instagram. I just did a whole deep dive where I talk about ancient Egyptian gods and what were initiates trained in the mystery schools. You don't want to miss that. But this live stream is all about why are we yearning for magic? Because there is this inner magician that wants to awaken. And what it requires is to have an innocence. To innocence, the unicorn will probably not appear in a physical shape in your life. Those times are way, way, way long in the past. But you can sense an energetic presence of this high frequency being that only is attracted. Oh, I forgot about my soup. 1 second. I totally forgot that I have chicken soup here. Yeah, excuse me, interruptions. Okay, so this is an impromptu live stream. If you want like a more centered teaching, it's on Instagram. But this is the one you and I just hang out in my living room and the sun is out. So the unicorns come to you as energetic presence, right? And simply by their presence, your energy begins to rise. And we yearn for magic because we all want to know that there is a possibility for miracle, a possibility for wonder, a possibility of something extraordinary happening for us at any point in our life. We all want to know that we have this deeper destiny. I call it divine destiny. And this is why we yearn for magic. This is why we want it. This is why we crave it. So in this brief live stream, I encourage you to follow the call of magic. If you are drawn to divination tools, the ones that I've mentioned is tarot. So tarot is not just a set of cards, it's actually a map of consciousness. And it's laid out in the form of archetypes. So you can track the development of your soul and your consciousness based on archetypes that you develop. And there's 22 levels of activation of your consciousness. How cool is that? That you go through these 22 consciousness upgrades. And each one opens up a whole new abilities and a new level and a new energetic capacity, and also a new level of happiness and joy and fulfillment. So that's why we yearn for magic. That's why we want it. That's why we crave it. Because it feeds our soul. It nourishes our inner child. And it gives courage and strength to our inner visionary, leader, entrepreneur, business owner, householder, right? Magic nourishes your soul. And if you'd like to go deeper into this conversation, check out my Instagram live stream. 2 invitations. I have a unicorn offer. It's a mysterious, mystical curriculum that has never been taught before that will open up. I feel I'm going to reveal it in about a week. And today I started receiving what it is going to be about. And I'm offering it right now at a founder rate of $99. So jump in, you have nothing to lose, everything to gain for this very sweet, playful adventure. And then the second offer is in 2 weeks, I'm opening Satori Mystery School. There is 2 levels, and it's a 6 months journey that has 6 different activations of your consciousness, where we apprentice with ancient archetypal energies from ancient Egypt. Ancient gods are going to be our board of teachers. And that is really cool. You'll learn cool things such as astral travel, how to project your consciousness to different ancient temples, how to activate the codes in your being, how to nourish your soul, how to learn how to bring information from your own Akashic records, all the amazing mystical stuff that will lift you up and nourish you. And if you resonate with my style of bringing those teachings in, and if you're curious and how to be, what would it feel like to be in an intentionally curated space where you're held, where the esoteric teachings are brought with integrity and psychic protection, then this is the place for you. I invite you to reach out to me for the details, and I hope I will see you in this cohort of initiates. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you soon.